Hey, what's up, ninjas? So, welcome back to the solo ad traffic mastery tracking like a ninja part three, guys. And in this one, I just want to move forward and but recap what we did in the last two videos. So, the first videos, guys, we were in the funnel setup here where we needed to add the HTML script. Guys, we added that on the capture page, and then we went to the thank you page and grabbed the new lead redirect, grab this link here, and then we pasted that in this page, right? But you can see here that if you have a bridge page, we have a button here, right? We need to be able to track this button, right? Like we have to track it, or if anybody buys from this button, we're not going to know. So what we need to do is we need to go back here, and you can see here in funnel setup. So if you don't see this, that may be because you're here. So all you need to do is back up and go here and just click on bridge to offers redirect. We're just going to click there, and you can see here, use this link below on your bridge pages, call to action buttons, okay? So we can choose from a rotator. So if we go to our affiliate offers, or bridge pages, like they're all basically rotators. You can see here rotator, the capture page is a rotator. So if we had multiple offers here, we would choose whatever the name of that would be. So once I click on here, you'll see what I mean. So basically we can choose to pick an offer from that rotator, right? Rotator. So if you're choosing different offers, or we can choose to pick an offer from there, but then make it per sticky, right? So that all the offers in here. So right now we only have one, but if you had two, lead one came in and clicked the button the first time, they would see this. I'm sorry, that's supposed to happen. They'll see this offer. If that same lead clicks again tomorrow, it'll see this same offer. If we chose sticky, right? If we chose sticky, if we chose pick an offer from rotator, if lead one clicks, they're going to see this offer. If they click again on the next email, they're going to see a different offer, whatever you're going to have here. Okay. So that's very useful if you don't ever want to keep changing your links out in your email. I would just always choose one of these two options here. But basically, if wherever we want, if we have a lead, they come to this our thank you page. They opted in, they came to the thank you page. Obviously, we want them to click this button here and show them an offer. That would be a bridge page. So that's why we're clicking on bridge page, and I'm going to choose that offer, right? Or if I had another offer I wanted them to see, let's say I wanted them to see an ebook, we would put that offer in the affiliate offers, and then we would select it here. So we're just going to say pick an offer from Rotator. We're just going to copy that, go back to our web page, click here, edit link, and we're going to just hit paste and then select and save it, right? So we have a pixel on the opt-in page, guys, that script. Then we added the redirect here, and then now we made this button to go to an offer in our rotator, right? So now every single page in our funnel, every single button that's in our funnel is being tracked. The only other thing that we needed to do in here, yours may be different, again, on how we do this, but you can kind of see what I'm doing here, especially if you're not new to this. But if I click here, you need to make sure that you select your list. So if I scroll down here, this is the new lead redirect. If we click in here, you can see new lead. You can see it at the end here. And if we go back here in tracking, excuse me, and the new lead redirect right here, it's the same thing. It says new lead on the end. We need to go back in here and make sure that you choose your correct autoresponder and list. So if you remember, we used get response, and then I selected the incoming, and then I just want to confirm that and then save it. So the reason why this is so important, guys, is this page right here, you shouldn't use everywhere, meaning like this is my domain name right here. So if you type in this domain, you're going to come up to this page. But if you come in on this page via this link, you're not going to be tracked by Dojo. And that's what we're going to talk about next, is about traffic. Okay, so you don't want to use this link anymore if you want to track the way we're tracking. So forget about this link here. What you're going to do is, now that you're done with that, so you know what? Let me back up. Once we're done here, guys, just scroll down here and hit save. Just save. All right, and then we can you can see the X button up here, right here. Just click there and that'll get you out of here, and it'll bring you back up to the home page. So you can see our new funnel here, right? It has no data here. So this is our new funnel. So the next thing, once you do this, guys, you really should test your funnel. So what you're going to do is, the first thing you got to do is come up to traffic sources. Just click on traffic sources. And what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down and click add new traffic source. And you want to do this for every traffic source you're going to use. You don't have, if you're using the same solo ad provider, you don't have to keep adding him every single time. Just add him one time. But for example, if you're using YouTube, you want to put YouTube. Then you want to make another traffic source for Instagram, another traffic source for TikTok, right? Or solo ad provider number 1, and then make a new one for solo ad number 2. So we'll just say solo ad number 1, and just click save new traffic source. Okay. Then you come back up here to the X and exit out of there. And now what we want to do, guys, is we want to go to tracking links. So now you have your funnel set up. You have a traffic source in there. The next thing you can do here is go to tracking link. So we're just going to click on tracking link. I'm going to scroll down and add a new tracking link, and you're going to select the funnel. You can see here funnel. I have 2 in there if you remember, but the one we did for this example is GR test. I'm going to click that. Your traffic source, you guys are going to come down here, and we did that one was what, GR? I think it's probably at the bottom here. Where you at? GR. Oh, solo ad number 1. So we're going to choose that. And then if this is a solo ad, you know how many clicks you got, right? 200. And I'm going to say I paid $200. You can always fill this in later. You don't have to fill it out now. And we're going to hit save tracking link. So save, and you can see now we have a tracking URL. So your tracking URL tells you right here, this is the link here, right? This is the link that you want to give to your traffic provider. You do not want to give them the link to your funnel. You want to give them your tracking link. Okay? You have to use, if you're going to use this tracking software, you have to keep everything inside this tracking software, right? So as you see here, you would copy that, give that to your traffic guy, and then whenever you get any traffic to it, it's going to show up in your dashboard like this, right? So basically what you want to do is, we saved it, right? So then if we just X out the button, and you won't have this many pages, so it'll just be up here. But if I kind of scroll over to the last page, you can see here GR test solo ad 1, and it gives you the date. So there's no data here. So what you would do is you would just click right here. If you click here, this is going to show you stats, like a bunch of stats that I showed you in the beginning. But if we just want to grab the URL to send to our provider, we'd click here in this area, and you can see it brings up the tracking link settings, and we click here. So basically what you want to do is you want to take this link, guys. You need to test this before you run any real traffic to it, okay? So you need to grab this link. You can send it to me. You can send it to a friend. It's better if you can send it to somebody that isn't you. But if not, then just open it in an incognito window and test it, right? So if we click on this, let me open it up in a new window here. It should bring up my funnel, see? So it brings up my funnel. So you know you at least have this step right. Then we're going to put in our email, right? We should come to a different page. It may not work for me because I've already opted in to test, but let's just see what happens here. So confirm now. And you can see it went to my thank you page, and then when I click here, it should go to the offer that I have in there. Boom. So this page as is set up, guys. So now what happens is if we go back, we should see, now it may not track because like I said, I clicked on it before. Let me see if I can get it to work here. Oh, boom. So there you go. So it shows a click and it shows an offer view, which we did. It doesn't show an opt-in, but that's because my information is already in here. So it's not going to show as an opt-in. But I think if I click, you see this button here, show only uniques. We're going to click that off and see if that changes. Yeah, so you see here, right here, there's one total click, one opt-in, which equals 100%. And then what I'd want to do is go to my email, right? Because we're in an autoresponder. So I would go to the email. Let me see if I got one. I'm doing this on my phone, so give me 1 second. All right, guys. So as I mentioned, my email click and email open rate isn't going to register because the email that I signed up with is already inside GetResponse. So therefore, it didn't send out the autoresponder. So that's why I'm saying it's best if you can, either share your link with me and I can opt in and you can get some accurate data, or send it to a friend or family, somebody that their email isn't already inside GetResponse, and then those numbers will show up. So as long as you see these numbers, and then you see an email click rate and an email open rate after you open, obviously, then you're good to go. So from there, once you see data in here, like I'm pretty sure that since I got this to work here, that the funnel is good to go. So when you're ready to run your first traffic campaign, you grab that link, right? You click on it and you send them the link. And then all the traffic will come inside here and you'll be able to track it. Now, you don't have to wait for solo ad number 1 to finish before you run more traffic. All you have to do, guys, is come down here, add new tracking link, choose your funnel. We want to add another source because this is going to be a different solo ad. So solo ad number 2. Essentially, you'd probably want to put your solo ad vendor's name, or just so you know what they are. And then we're going to say this is a solo ad. This is for 200 clicks, and the cost again is 200. And we're going to hit save tracking link. And then you see here, this link you want to give to the second solo ad seller, so forth, so on. You don't have to wait till they're done. It's literally going to separate all this traffic for you, and you're going to be able to see individually what each traffic source is doing for you. See here, it puts it here, and you'll be able to get that data, and it doesn't mix them. So you'll know 100% without a doubt if solo ad 1 is better than solo ad 2, right? And so forth, so on. So if you had 10 different ones, you can all have them running at the same time, guys. You don't have to see, you don't have to wait until they're done to get this information. So with that being said, guys, that's basically how you track your traffic like a ninja, guys, and specifically speaking solo ad traffic, because there's just a lot of people who love to use it if they could just get results with it. And one of the best things about the push button traffic is that you can pay for it and go about your day. But if you're not tracking your traffic, you could be losing a lot of money for no reason, because you have a software like this that's available to all of us. And there's so much more that you guys can do here. But if you just do what I did here, you're going to see a massive difference in your solo ad results. You're going to be able to find the best leads. You're going to be able to find the best buyers. And then what you do from there is you just continue buying from the good sources of traffic with confidence, because you know exactly what you're going to get, by using a software like this. So, guys, I appreciate your time and watching this. And there's more that we could go over with this software. But like I said, if you just do this, you're ready to run traffic. And to me, it's best to start simple, look at the data, and then just kind of go from there. Any resources that you've seen in this video, guys, will be in the description of this video. And any questions, make sure you just ask. So I appreciate your time again, and talk soon.